two different types of curls that you can get with these Flexi rods. So just to clarify, so this is one type of curl that you can get, more of a beach wave curl versus this curl.
No, that's too much, I think, for me.
Yeah, so you want it to be more of a flat look like this one. You want the curl to be like a Shirley Temple-ish, if that makes sense, or like what you had in the photo.
I guess.
Because this one will give you more volume, and that's.
I mean, which one you think would compliment me? You know, for my age and everything. I don't. And easier to take care of too.
Yeah, it depends on what you like. Like, do you like it to be kind of illuminated volume, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Because this one here will give you more of the big type of look.
Mm-hmm. And
okay,
more
so you want
shorter. I mean, and kind of make it look. Well,
do you like definition? Like, this is definition. Like, the curls are, each curl is in place, versus some stuff has some styles you can add a little, like this one is a little frizzier, if that makes sense. So it gives it a more fuller look.
Hello. Oh, yeah. Hey y'all, it's Halo. So I always start out on clean, steamed, hydrated hair. And so I'm going in and showing her what it's like to actually wear her actual real texture, just in case she decided she wanted to do a wash and go, define her curls so she could see what her curls really look like. I don't think people really know what their curls look like because they don't really understand what it means to define their own texture. So just giving her a little idea of what that could be like, just in case she decided she wanted to do that. So even though people send me reference photos, I always make sure I go and ask and do a consultation before I start anything. I want to make sure I confirm, hey, we talked about this. This is what you want to do. Okay, you understand that you're with your hair texture. We have, this might happen or this might happen, just to make sure that we have an understanding. She knows that it's going to grow. She is a natural. Her hair is natural in its natural state. So that means when we do this Flexi Rod set, as the days go by, she needs to know that there will be frizz, the hair will grow, and it will start to create volume. So I find that doing this Flexi Rod set on blown out hair, it always comes out better. The mousse gets on the hair and it defines the curls and holds it. So you want to have, and it might sound a little weird, but you want to make sure the curl is a little crunchy when it come out from under the dryer after you take that Flexi Rod off. If it's crunchy, you're going to last for a good week. If it's not crunchy and it's soft, it's going to grow. It's going to turn into an afro. That's just, natural hair. It's trying to go back into its natural state. I feel like it lasts longer when you start it on blown out hair. Now, if you do this on wet hair, you can almost guarantee that you're going to be sitting under the dryer for 3 hours, and it depends on the porosity of your hair, but she has thinner, looser, textured hair, and it took forever for her to dry because I made sure I put a lot of mousse on there because I really wanted her to have a lot of definition. That's what we were going for. Now, she took her head out the dryer, okay? I can't do nothing about that. So once it was dry, dry enough, I'm like, okay, let me go and get her out of here because she ready to go. I could tell she was ready to go. Now, that's the thing. I don't want to sacrifice my service and my let's see, what word am I looking for? The quality of my work because somebody is impatient. You got to let me do my job. You know what I'm saying? But overall, it's like if a hairstylist put your head in the dryer, keep your head in the dryer. Keep your head in the dryer. Do you want your hairstyle to last or not? Okay? But no, I really love doing her hair. It was really pretty. If you're watching this, I love doing your hair. It was really pretty. But yeah, so you see me here. I'm just zooming in on how to really put this rod on the hair. So you want to make sure that you're not overlapping hair, because then it's going to take it even longer for the hair to dry. So you see when I'm rolling up, you will see that I'm rolling the strands up the rod, and I am not rolling the strands around and around like you would do on a perm rod, if that makes sense, on a roller, right? So I'm moussing down the hair, making sure every strand is covered in it. I'm using the most deft mousse, and then I'm making sure those ends are flat on that rod, and I'm gonna roll that rod right up the hair. Because she's going for definition and not a beach wave, she's going for more of a Shirley Temple type of curl. You see me here, I'm just simply diagonally rolling the hair up and taut onto the roots of the hair so that it does not revert. Okay, you want to make sure that you roll that rod all the way up as tight as you can, and then pin it down with the other end of the rod. So I'm rolling it up, and then I'm going to roll it and pull it tight and bend it over. And as you can see, my parts are more rectangle shaped, because you will see when I go into actually separate the hair, it'll be a little easier, because I'll just separate the curls from the bottom of that rectangle all the way up to the top of it, each section from each flexi rod, and it will fall in place on her head the way that I rolled the hair on the rod. Okay, and you'll see that. So if you want to bang, you need to roll those rods facing the front of your head. If you don't want to bang, roll the rods to the side. And I asked her, and I got clarification, do you want the hair to fall in your face or more to the side? She said to the side. So we are rolling it to the side. And then I got my old faithful blow dryer. Okay, don't judge me. I don't need you on here in my comments talking about how old my damn blow dryer. I know the blow dryer old. I know this. Okay, and guess what? It'll burn the hell out of your damn scalp if you let it. It still gets hot, and it dried her hair. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and show y'all how I took these out and separated the curls. I always take the rollers out, or the rods out, in a rotation motion, as you see here, because I don't want to disturb the curl. We don't want the curl to be going the wrong way, right? But if it's dry, you should be able to just kind of pull it out and unroll it without it acting funny with you or whatever. So I'm just taking them out, rotating them like this, and then I'm going to go in and separate and show y'all what I'm talking about. All right, so as you can see, that was one flexi rod rectangle. As you can see, I'm just going in and I'm just kind of separating the curls. I'm not disturbing the curls where they should not be disturbed. I'm going in where they naturally separate as I pull the curl down and roll that curl around my finger the way that it is going. Okay, if I see that there's a little bit of frizz somewhere, I don't even touch that curl, because I know it's going to turn into a puff, if that makes sense. Maybe that part didn't dry fully or something like that. You don't want to disturb that. And if it does that, what you want to do is just go in with your blow dryer and just hit it with the blow dryer. Make sure there are no wet spots. If it is still damp, it will revert. It will be frizzy. You will not have definition. Okay, the key to definition is dry hair. If it's damp or wet, it's not going to be defined. And then you want to make sure that you are separating properly, because if you don't separate properly and you go in and you really start messing with these curls and get the picking on them and all that stuff, it's going to turn back into an afro, because that's what your hair does, right? So as you can see here, I'm just going in rotating it around my finger. And she really has really, really pretty hair. I love how her gray is pretty much white. But this came out really cute, y'all. It made me want to do my hair a little bit. But I did it for the cruise, and then, yeah, it'd be short-lived. But let me know down below in the comment section. Have you tried the Flexi Rod set before? And if you have, how did you like it? And did you sleep in it? I know you didn't. Because if you did, how did that go? And if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and subscribe and stop playing with me. Okay? Click that like button, click the bell notification, and come back for more. Let me know what you would like to see. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you. Oh, yeah, and don't forget, don't be letting anybody in your head. See you next time. Bye.